Guys, it's Brian, Turf Mechanic. Wow, that is hot, man. I haven't been sitting on that for a while. It's 101 degrees outside. Uh, I shouldn't be digging around, but I haven't been digging too much in the ground, but I have been preparing one more seeding spot right up there on the top of the hill that you see. I'm putting buffalo grass down again. I'm harping on this over and over and over because this is the month of buffalo grass for me. It's the only thing. This is invading my dreams at night. What I want to talk to you about is application rates for buffalo grass. So in this first pad of buffalo grass, hard to point behind me, this first pad right there that I put in on June, I don't know, not June, early in July. I have a vlog on it. If you go back into the archives, when excuse me, that, if you recall, if you watch that video when I installed that buffalo grass plot, I put a very light sowing down. Like, I didn't put a whole bunch of seed down, mostly because I wasn't sure how fast it would spread around or establish. Now we're looking at 3.5 weeks and there's still a lot of dirt showing. I know it's a slow grass to come in, and it really only comes in the heat, like the hottest parts of the year. So right now, I mean, this is perfect. This is prime time. It's 101 degrees today. We got 100-degree temperatures for about 5-6 days in a row. So I expect that grass to slowly mature here over the next month. But the grass that's coming up the hill, I mean, it's late July. I don't know how many more 100-degree days I have after this week. So I'm going to be putting down more grass seed up there. Now, what I want to talk to you about is application rates. I'm going to be putting down for the next plot up there, since I'm not mixing anything into it. The lower plot that I have over there is a lot of Kentucky bluegrass and perennial rye that went in about 14 days ago. It almost looks like a completely normal lawn at this point. The next plot that I'm doing is 100% buffalo grass. So since I'm not mixing it, I'm going to be going at the high application rate of 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Now, there's a lot of mixed information out there on application rates for buffalo grass, and that's because it has to do with how fast you want it to fully establish a plot. Now, you can put down, I've seen university studies, I want to say it's University of Missouri, a full lawn of buffalo grass can be seeded with one single seed per square foot. That's insane. That's incredible. And that's because buffalo grass, once it establishes, it will stolen out and it will spread out in all directions very aggressively. But it takes time for that to establish. It's going to take, if you were to put a single seed down for every square foot, it would take a few seasons to really fill out, from what I understand. Now, I put a light sowing up here in this little plot right here. That's 1 pound. If memory serves correct, that's 1 pound per 1,000 square foot. Of course, it's scaled down to a smaller section. And it's really thin. You can see a tint of green through the whole area, but it's thin. So since we're running, I don't know, we're halfway through summer right now, the next plot up there, I'm going to be putting down the heavy application rate of 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So it's going to be 3 times the amount of seed that I put in this area. It's going to be interesting to see come October what the two sections look like side by side. Anyway, I prepared this whole area up on the hillside there today. Most of the preparation was done before temperatures got up to 100 degrees. But I kid you not, the last little bit, it was 100 degrees while I was out there, sweat dripping down. I'm going to go drop the seed down, but that's really what I want to leave you with. And for now, here, I'll show you what things look like up close. So this nice smooth hillside here is about 225 square feet. That's what I'm going to be seeding this afternoon. This spot right here, you still see a lot of straw mixed in, but there's a hint of green through the whole thing. There's a lot of buffalo grass in there. This little strip right here is all buffalo grass, except for I added a little bit of perennial rye yesterday to kind of blend it from the main lawn up into the buffalo grass pad. So all of that's going to come in the next 5 to 6 days. And then everything back here was also seeded yesterday. This was a mixture of perennial rye and buffalo grass. Before we get to the plot over here, this is the super plot that I put together, which is a mixture of Kentucky bluegrass, perennial rye, and buffalo grass. This is all coming in really good. There's a couple thin spots over there, and strangely enough, right by my main lawn right there, it's a little bit thin. But over the next week or so, everything really should start filling out as the buffalo grass starts coming in. And honestly, the Kentucky bluegrass is slow to germinate too, so that's actually probably just starting to come in as well. Anyway, that's what I'm going to leave you with today. So at this point, we're looking at about 240 square foot. And then once I add in all of the rest of the area, I'm up to almost half of my hill yard is fully seeded. Now I got to really work really vigorously for the rest of the week to bring it up the hill and back to the fence line and finish it off. But I know if you're watching this, you know me. I do a lot of things manually, and I don't know, I just get a kick out of doing hard manual labor. I enjoy it. And I can see the final result in my mind. I just can't wait to see it in real life.